In this video, you are going to learn how to create this beautiful search bar in HTML and CSS. You can see when I hover on it, it transitions smoothly and it grows bigger. And when I click on this button, the button transitions smoothly to the left hand side, while the input box also grows bigger. So let's see how to get it done using HTML and CSS. In order to get started, firstly, I have to rename my document as the name of the project that I wanted to create. So it is going to be a search bar. So you can name it anything you like. After that, so I'm going to give it a div class of search box. I'm going to write div dot search box in order to give it a div class of search box. After that, in the div class, I'm going to house all the elements. So then I'm going to give it an input type. So the input type is going to be text. And the placeholder is going to be type here to search. So then it's going to be required, so that it is a must they type in. After that, I'm going to give it a button. In the button, I'm going to write search. So I'm done with the basic markup. I have my browser alongside my Visual Studio Code editor so that you can see the live updates of whatever is going on here. I wanted to link the CSS to the HTML. So in order to do that, I'm going to write link, then colon CSS. So press enter so that I can be able to style it. Now let's move on to the CSS. Firstly, I'm going to remove the default padding and margin. So I'm going to write margin is going to be 0. The padding is going to be 0 as well. The box sizing is going to be border box. Then the font family is going to be sans serif. Now I'm going to target the body section. So for the body, I'm going to give it a background color of RGB 0, 110, 255. So that's the color code that I wanted to give. Then I wanted to align it to the center as well. So I'm going to give it a display flex. I'm going to give it justify content. Justify content is going to be center, so that I can have it aligned at the horizontal axis. Then align item center. We make it to align vertically center. So then in order to make it work, so I'm going to give it a width of 100% and height of 100 viewport high, so that everything can be aligned to the center. Can you now see? So we have our input box in the center. I'm going to target the search box container and the inputs. So I'm going to give it a padding of 10 pixels, top and bottom, left and right. Then box shadow is going to be 0 horizontal axis, 0 vertical axis, 20 pixel blur, and the color is going to be black. So I'm going to give it a width of 350 pixel. So after the width, I'm going to give it a border of none. The border is going to be none. The outline is going to be none as well. The border radius is going to be 50 pixels. I'm going to target the placeholder. As I wanted to change the color of this text inside, I'm going to target the pseudo element of the placeholder. But the placeholder I'm going to give it a color of black. I'll now come back to this input box. I'm going to give it a font weight of bold. Can you now see? So font weight bold. Then the color is also going to be black as well, so that when I type in, the text color is going to be black. This time around, I'm going to target the search box and the button so that I can style it. Basically, I wanted to target this button. So for the button, I'm going to give it a padding of 6 pixels. Then the border is going to be none. So outline is going to be none as well. The font weight is going to be bold. The width is going to be 70 pixels. The border radius is going to be 30 pixels. So the background color is going to be orange red. The color is going to be white. I'm going to give it a margin left of -75 pixels. Transition of 0.6 seconds easing out, so that when I hover on the button is going to transition smoothly and grow bigger. So after that, I'm going to target the input box and the hover effect. So I'm going to target the class of search box. Then I'm going to give it input. When it is over upon the input, when it is over, is going to be, the width is going to be 380 pixels. So I wanted it to grow anytime I hover on it. So then I will come back to the section of this search box input. I'm going to give it a transition as well, a transition of 0.6 seconds easing out as well, so that when I hover on this input box, can you see how it transitions smoothly? So this is the full view. Can you see when I hover on it, it transitions smoothly. So let's continue. So after that, I'm going to target the button when the button is over as well. So for the search box button, the search box and the button, when it is over, when the button is over, so I'm going to give it a transform translate x. It's going to be -5 pixels. It's going to be able to slide to the left hand side. It's going to be -5 pixels, so that when I hover on it, it will slide to the left hand side. So now let's see it in the full preview. So can you see when I hover on the button, it transitions smoothly to the left hand side, and when I hover on the input box, it grows bigger. Can you see? Can you see? So this is how to make an input box with this cool transition animation effects. If you really enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. Also turn on the post notification bell so that each time I upload a new video like this, you'll be the first person to be updated. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.